standard. I don't think it's literally because they've got better players across the whole squad. Because most people, no, okay, put it this way: most people who play for insert France, England, whatever country, haven't played as well as Emre Can when it's come on for Germany. But they've all got better players in him.
Right. And hear me out though on this though, yeah? Hear me out on this. So Lens, you said, yeah, you think England's got the best individual squad,
One
yeah?
of the best
Okay. So if we
for
compare,
sure.
let's do this then now, yeah? Let's compare Spain, their midfield three, which is Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, and Pedri. Let's compare them to England's midfield three.
All
Not
right,
one of England's midfield three gets into that three. Not one.
not one,
Not one. The
not
only
one.
person I'd probably take is probably Kobe Minu. And why is that? Because Kobe Minu plays very similar to what they do. Yeah, there's a reason why Spain dominate in the midfield. Why is that? Because they're all comfortable in keeping the ball. Declan Rice plays sideways. You know what I mean? When he does play forward, he more or less gives it away. Jude Bellingham, there's no point even mentioning him because he ain't that level.
Yeah,
Conor Gallagher is
yeah,
got
he's.
Conor Gallagher's got a
It's,
battery in his back. You know what I mean? So there's no point measuring him. Yeah, and then Adam Wharton ain't played. Okay, so that rules that one out. Yeah, we look at
no, but
Germany.
I don't agree with everything you said there because
Oh, all right.
I'm not taking Pedri over Bellingham.
You're mad. You don't take Pedri over Bainham. You're mad.
Nah, and I highly rate Pedri okay. If
Listen,
I was to say, go
you
on,
know what? Yeah, this Bainham thing has to stop now, man. Seriously,
what
it
do you
has to
mean?
stop.
What do you mean? What
It
has to
has
stop?
to stop,
What
man.
has to stop? What
Bro,
has to
I
stop?
cannot.
You didn't even ask me my reasonings, but hold on. Let's rewind a second, Kai. You
Right,
said that
right.
Dion
Okay, let me let
Dublin
me
was
let
a
me go back to what
madder.
I said quickly now. Yeah.
Go on.
So when the reason Spain are dominating now, yeah, is because
Mm.
they've got a collection of midfield players that dominate games. Football knows international football. If you're dominating the midfield, yeah, you are more or less going to win more games than you don't. Yeah. Now they've got them along with you'd possibly say, um, what's the name? Germany. I would say France, but I didn't expect France to be playing Rabiot, Kante. You know what I mean? I thought it'd be Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Griezmann. Yeah. But at
Yeah.
the moment, you've got Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, and Rodri. Yeah. They are the three best combination midfielders combination in this tournament. Yeah. You look at England's midfield three and the combination of the three. Who are we going to go with?
If you're talking about combination that work well together,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Mm,
gonna say yeah, Spain's works well, works better together. It's a better combination.
mm,
I'm not gonna say it's a better set of players.
yeah.
So when
Oh,
I say okay, when I look at Spain and I look at the way they play,
mm,
I'm saying yeah, I would like Rodri, but depending on how you set your team up, is he alone, defensive mid, or is he playing in a pivot?
mm.
He'd probably be better in a pivot, even though he can do it on his own.
He can
Yeah.
do both. He can do both.
Yeah,
One
but I
six,
mean,
whatever
he
you
can
want.
do both, but he will get exposed against better teams when it's just him. He's amazing, but he's got his limits. He can't be everywhere.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah,
you can arguably say he's playing that right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're gonna say
What you think
arguably, yeah,
if
but then
You
if
think
you
if
look at
England play up against Spain, you think that midfield, whoever they're gonna play, they will give Rodri problems? I don't think so.
no, of course
How are
not.
they gonna
depends
do
on
it?
the player, depends on if I was gonna say if it was a different manager and
Mm.
blah 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 was all different, 100% I'd say we'd beat Spain.
I think it's all
That's my
comes
honest
down.
opinion.
I think it all comes down to with England, no one complements each other.
I, I no, I don't even think it's that. I think it's the system doesn't complement the players there.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That's what it comes down to. Trent doesn't complement what Rice does. Rodri complements all three of what they do because Fabian Ruiz is quite similar to Rodri in a sense. He's just a
Yeah,
little bit technically better when it comes to being in and around the box because you saw his first goal and you saw what he done.
Alex,
yeah.
this is what I was saying though, yeah. This is why I done the comparison because there's no balance in this England team. So when I'm saying
None, none.
when I'm saying about the midfield three, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying for a start, Spain's midfield three is superior to whatever three England want to put in there. Whether you want to
I
put
wouldn't say
Bellingham,
superior. I wouldn't
Rice,
say
whoever.
superior.
See,
It's,
this
it's
is
su-
this is this is this
Wait,
is
wait,
what
wait,
I'm.
wait, wait,
Go on,
wait.
go on, go on, go on, go on, go on,
Let
go
me
on,
finish.
go
Let
on.
me finish.
Go on, go on.
Yeah. It's superior to whoever you want to put in there as a free. Yeah. Then you look at the wide options. Yeah. The wide options, you've got Lamine Yamal and you've got Nico Williams, who offer the Nico Williams offers the pace. Lamine Yamal offers the guile. Yeah. And for a 16-year-old to have that football IQ is ridiculous. Yeah. Then if you look at the striker, Morata's not someone who I rate highly, but Morata's
Yeah.
a bit of he's a bit of a Darwin Núñez kind of striker where
Nah, don't put that on Nunes. I'm not. I'm
wait,
not gonna
wait,
have that on Nunes, bro. Cut
wait.
that now. Now
All
pause.
right,
There's no
all right.
way,
Let me go
bro.
to a different
You can't.
striker.
You can't,
All right.
bro. Come on.
Okay. So Alvaro Morata, yeah, he's a striker where you're not sure what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? He obviously runs the channels. You know what I mean? He can hold the ball up.
Nah,
He'll
you
get a
are sure.
goal.
We know
But
what we're gonna get
the
from
whole
him.
combination works. Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
combination works. Yeah, they've got quick wingers with guile and pace. Then you've got the midfield who control and can create, and you've got the scumbag striker basically. Yeah, that will just scavenge out chances. Then you go to England, and I told you guys this already. Yeah, the common denominator in this team that's causing the problems is Drew Bellingham, whether people like it or not. And I tell you this
Nah,
why.
bro.
Yeah, hear me out now. Yeah, I'll tell you why. It's either
Go
one
on.
or two things, yeah? One or two things. You either drop Foden, yeah, or you play Foden in the 10. Simple, yeah? Because I don't rate Anthony Gordon too highly, yeah? But Anthony Gordon should be playing this team the way they want to play because he's the only winger that they've got that wants to go beyond the striker and go on the outside, yeah?
Mm.
But the fact that he's playing Bellingham, yeah? And then you've got Saka, who's been playing on the right. And as we know, Saka is not Saka's not a winger where he's not a Vinicius Junior type of winger that wants to take
Yeah,
on
it's not
attack.
taking people
He
on all
wants
the
to
time,
come
cooking
inside
them.
a lot of the time and
Yeah.
link up, yeah? So that
Yeah.
means you've got Saka on the right coming in field. Foden is playing on the left, yeah, who wants to get on the ball and is naturally wants to come in field. Then you've got Bellingham getting everyone's way. He wants to be in field. Harry Kane comes to the ball. So you've got four players who are all coming to the ball. That's why there's no balance. So that's why I'm trying to say to you, yeah, the fact that you've got a midfield as well that isn't a Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, and a Rodri, yeah, and then you have a front four that all want to come to the ball. How's that ever going to work?
But then this is like I was saying. Sorry, Lens. This is like I was saying. The squad doesn't complement each other. We've brought too many players who can all play in the same position.
Same position.
I'll agree in part with what you said there about it doesn't complement each other, but more so the starting 11. So I do think you do have good options in the squad to make it work. But if I was going to say what the problem was, there's no way I'm saying it's Jude Bellingham because Jude Bellingham is actually doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's occupying the spaces he's supposed to be occupying. So I'll give you an example. Do you remember when we had the Trent conversation? What did I say? I said the problem that England are having is that Declan Rice is doing 3 roles in midfield. Trent should be the one who's tasked with build up mainly.
Dictating the play.
Yeah. But that's not happening because if Declan Rice is running with the ball, doing 1 or 2 side passes 10 yards further up the pitch, it's not an issue. Now, the issue that you're going to have is that if you've got Foden coming in, you've got Saka coming in, and you've got Harry Kane coming in to the midfield, you've congested the area and there's no outlet because there's no one bombing on from the left. Carl Walker was hardly bombing on from the right. There's no overlapping runs anywhere. And if there is an overlapping run, it comes too late. So what the problem with England is not actually the players, it's the instructions. Either they're not listening to Gareth's instructions, or his instructions are just stupid. Because if I'm looking at the positions that Bellingham has picked up consistently, it's very similar to what he does for Madrid. It looks like he's been asked to play in a very similar fashion.
But how are you gonna get a manager to try and copy another manager's style? Because let's face it,
they do it all the time.
No, of course not. I know they do. But how many times have you seen Gareth fly out to Madrid to watch Bellingham? He's not flying out, so I'm assuming he's getting DVDs to watch, innit?
Yeah, like, Champions League games where most of us watch Bellingham.
Yeah, so that's the amount of information he's receiving, whereas he's going out to the Premier League games throughout the season and he's watching these players. But
Yeah, but
even though he's watching these players, he's still getting it wrong, and that's what I think is pissing off all the fans.
it's pissing me off because it's
Because
him.
yeah, of course, because you know for a fact, all right, Kevin De Bruyne was injured for how long? I don't know how
Yeah.
many games. Foden stepped up and went into that number 10. And how many goals did he get for the season? I think what, 20, 15 or 20? And you're
Something like
still
that.
I think he might have hit,
consistent.
yeah, more than 15 probably, yeah.
Yeah, and you're still consistently playing him out wide
Mm.
like he's a just come you. He's not a just come you.
Mm.
On his debut, you started him on the right. Still doing it. Why have you not moved into the centre?
You talking about Pep or Southgate?
I'm talking about Southgate.
Yeah, okay.
But then hold on, with Foden, I noticed when the game when he took Trent off, not took him off, didn't start him, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen him. Looks like he's giving the instruction to Foden to stay wide as much as possible.
But then how does that help Foden? That takes
No,
away
It
Foden's
doesn't.
goal.
It doesn't.
But this is
That's what I'm
this-
saying. It don't make sense. You
No,
play.
but this is the whole thing, yeah. This is the whole thing. Like what people are failing to realize, yeah, is that it might seem like I've got an agenda against Jude. I can tell you this now. I have no agenda against him. Yeah. The reason I'm telling you he's the problem is because a lot of these fans, yeah, and I call them deluded fans, yeah, they think this guy is better than what he is, and he's not, yeah. He's just a good player, but people are talking him into things that he shouldn't be. Ballon d'Or and all this nonsense, yeah. The reason I'm saying he's the problem, yeah, is because you have to make a decision. Do you want to play Foden or do you want to play Bellingham? If the answer is Bellingham, Foden's on the bench.